Welcome back, everybody, to Stranded Deep. I'm an old guy gaming, and in this episode, we're going to go out and do some adventuring. I haven't actually done anything more on the base since I left you in the last episode, but the last 3 or 4 episodes that we've done have been base building types of episodes, and so I think we're going to take a break from that for just a little bit and go out and do some adventuring. Specifically, we're going to go to the aircraft carrier because rumor has it that we can get all the parts that we need to make the gyrocopter at the aircraft carrier, and if we do good on the time, then we might even actually make the gyrocopter. So yeah, that's the plan for today. So let's get started here. Let me see, what time is it? It is 11 o'clock in the morning. So we want to make sure, I need a drink too. I did check the mod, the Nexus, and the stack mod is still not has not been updated, so we're still stuck with the vanilla stack sizes, which really sucks. And so I doubt the devs are watching my videos, but in case you guys are, you please do something about that. You know, it's the balance between, you know, challenge and survival, but you know, you can't take the fun factor out of stuff. And when stack sizes are too small in your inventory management, you know, you spend so much time on that, it removes the fun factor from the game. So anyway, yeah, there you have it. So yeah, we are going to go to the island. Let me make sure I've got everything that I want to take with us over there. So we're going to drop off this. We don't need the sticks or the that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and put our extra sticks in here. We'll take a light. We'll take an axe with us. I don't think we need to take a hammer with us, so we're going to put the hammer in here. Looks like we do have a spot for it, which is good. And I want to, we should have a full water jar here in the raft in one of these guys. And we have some sunscreen too, so that's good. We have plenty of food in the form of rations if we need it. And yeah, we do have a full water jar there. So I think we're good. I think we have everything we need to get started. Let me look at... Okay, we're not completely full on water, so I think what I might do is wait for a couple more charges on that. And let's also grab one bite of food here too. One of you guys mentioned to me in the comments that if I put stuff on my toolbar, it saves inventory slots. That is not the case. To demonstrate that, if I hold the axe up and put it on the toolbar, it's down on my toolbar number 1 slot, but it's also still in my inventory. So unfortunately, I wish they did. It should too. I mean, it's a toolbar. It's a different place on your body that you are placing the object, so it shouldn't be in 2 places at once. I completely agree that it should be that way, but unfortunately it's not. So again, devs, if you're watching, there's another thing for you. Love your game, by the way, but lots of things that could be improved on for sure. The big thing, devs, if you're watching, I know you're not, but if you are, the biggest thing, you guys, is come on, give us some better islands in the vanilla game. Look at these gorgeous player-made islands. Why not do this in the vanilla game too, you know? All right, I'll get off that soapbox. And let's go ahead and continue on having some fun. So yeah, hopefully that's taken as constructive criticism, because I do like the game. It's a pretty amazing game. But yeah, it just needs a little work on some of that stuff. Okay, so anyway, let's make sure this is fully charged. And so we have one there. Let's look at our water now. Yeah, I'd like... Let's wait until we can take one more drink before we take off. The aircraft carrier is just right over there, too, so the good news is it's not far away at all. There we go. One more charge. Okay, that's good enough. Let's take off. Let's do it. Let's do it. So we're going to pick that up, grab the raft, and turn it around. See if we can navigate out of our little lagoon here. It gets hung up, so yeah, I often just end up pulling the whole thing out manually till we get out into the bay, but let's just try it and see what happens here. Come on, get up. Up. There we go. Okay. Let's get on the rudder. Get the sail out and see if we can get around the bend here without getting caught. Yeah, we're gonna get caught. It's okay. All right. Let go. Let go. There you go. Okay, so this should be good enough. I think we're all clear of everything. And let's head out. All right. We're going to go into third person. Another request would be to allow us to go into third person with a hotkey and not have to go into this menu and click several buttons to do that. That would be awesome. Okay, we're going to head over to the aircraft carrier, and we're going to get the parts that we need to make the gyrocopter. That's going to be awesome. Excuse me. Now, we can also make a motor for our raft, which I plan on doing, but you know what? The other thing we have to do, we've got to get the fuel still set up. So we might actually work on that when we get back to the base because, I mean, we can build the gyrocopter, but we're not going to be able to take it anywhere without any gasoline, right? So that's actually what we're going to do when we get back. Because I don't think it'll take us a full episode to go through the aircraft carrier. I believe it's it's not going to take us that long to get through it. So. All right, we are here. Let's lower the sail, lower the anchor. Get back into first-person mode. We did have a goblin shark kind of chasing us, but he didn't actually bump the raft or anything, so we're good to go. We got some barrels here, which is nice, but no way to get him back to the base. So, yeah, let's start looking around for stuff. I'm not necessarily going to grab the usual resources, at least not initially, because I want to, make sure we get all the unique stuff. Got some texture flicker going on. So let's walk around the, I'm going to grab this. Let's walk around the outside first and just see what there is to see. We might as well grab containers. I actually need more containers anyways. And we might actually need those to take some stuff back anyway. We got some big crabs, and I screwed up and took off without making a spear. So not the smartest move. But not too terribly worried about those guys. We do need to be careful about crown of thorns walking around here. All right, I think we're clear to walk up this direction. Another crab. I hope there isn't anything more dangerous than those things on the island. I mean, if nothing else, I can always make some primitive spears, but I'd rather not mess with that right now. Guess there could be snakes too, huh? Now that I think about it. All right, well, other than that one crate, doesn't appear to be a whole lot on the outside. So let's drop the crate right here. And oh, it's got a gasoline can in it. Good. Okay. Since it has some corrugate in it, we might as well grab this corrugate. There was some along on the other side too. But we'll just grab this one for now. And if I have time and space later, I will pick up the other stuff too. And let's put that in there. All right. Let's go check out the innards of this ship here. Nothing down here. couple of blocked doors. Kind of the same thing. Okay. So it looks like we just keep climbing, and these are just... This is just a stairwell with nothing in it to speak of. Some kind of control console there. Is there something over here? No? Alright, now we're up in the ship. Anything back this way? Doesn't appear to be. Okay. Alright, how do we get... Oh, we got a door. Oh. Cool. So this must be the plane that we escaped the islands on. This could be my way to escape Pacifica. Repair plane, engine, propeller, cockpit, stock food, stock water, stock fuel. Okay, there's gyrocopter parts right there. Okay, so it looks like we have to... load this up with food. I don't know how much, but what we might want to do actually is just get all the rations off of our raft. I'm going to guess maybe 1 stack per container, so 4 stacks of rations. And then we're going to probably have to get a bunch of jars and fill those up and put the water in there. So again, it looks like 4 jars. And then up here, this is where we put the fuel in, so I'll have to make a bunch of gasoline. I don't know how much. Rudder pedal. Okay, so we have to either make or find a rudder pedal and get an engine and a propeller to put in there. Okay, that's cool. And I guess we're trusting that this rusty mechanism will be able to turn around and launch us this way. Will we be able to take off, though, before we hit all this junk up here? I hope so. That's not a very long runway. It's just a very small aircraft carrier. I mean, like, way too small for a real life aircraft carrier, but that's okay. It's just a game. Cool. All right. That's interesting. Let's go back and see if there's anything else that we can loot. Nothing there. So yeah, that's not lootable. So we picked up 3 of those parts, and we also have another one too, but I think 3 is all we actually need. But we found one of those on one of the player, I think it was the Fisherman's Horizon Island a few episodes back. There's an old broken propeller there. All right, well, there doesn't appear to be anything else that we can loot up here. Let's go around this way. So we can't really get up into the control tower area, huh? Doesn't look like we're supposed to be able to do that. Nothing over here either. Nope. Okay. I think we're done here at the aircraft carrier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back home and we'll probably, like I said, we'll probably get to work right away on getting our gas still up. And actually, now that I think about it, though, I think before we can even really do that, we need to get a garden going, because I believe potatoes are the fuel, or the source of the fuel to make the gas. So yeah, so it looks like we got gardening to do, and we have fuel distillery to make before we can even bother with the gyrocopter. So I'm going to walk back around the island again, and there was a couple more resources like the corrugate and stuff. Might as well pick it up, take it back with me, since I have plenty of room on the raft. And then I'll meet you guys back at the base, and I think the very next thing we need to do is get started with with gardening. Okay, so I'll see you guys back at the base. Okay, let's go up here to our parts bins, and I don't have any room. Oh wait, yes I do. I already have some of those in there, so we can put the gyrocopter parts in there. That's all we're going to do with that for now, because we can't do anything more with it for the moment. And I was thinking about maybe setting up the farm on top of this roof over here. The problem we're going to run into, though, is the fact that it's kind of a wedge shape. And so I'm not sure how that's going to work. One thing we could maybe do, though, is on the back end, maybe starting from here, maybe make it square on the back. So, you know, it has more room, and then we have a lot more room for our farm. And the more I think about that, the more I think that might be the way to do that. The one downside to that, though, is planks. So let's take a look here. There's no way I have enough planks to do all of that. I would have to do a whole nother plank farming session, which I was kind of hoping I didn't have to do anymore, because it takes such a long time. But I don't know, in the long run, that might be what we should probably do. I could also just do sticks in the back too, but I don't know. I don't know how well that will look. If we just finished it out with wedges, though, I don't know if we can get that. I don't think we can get it to go straight if we just did wedges. Well, I don't know. Maybe we could. Let's just play with it a little bit here. I know I said we were going to get away from some building, but the fact of the matter is we can't really progress until we get the farm set up. And I want to make sure that we get the farm set up right. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of other area around here that we could farm that's really close to the base. Now, there is a spot up here that's nice and level, relatively level, so we could set a farm up here, which, you know, something to think about, I guess. The problem with that is it's really far away from the base, right? So we'd have to keep running back and forth, and I'd rather have everything all here at the base itself. This is sort of kind of a flattish area in here that I guess we could maybe set up some farm plots, and it's close to the base, so that's something to think about. But I want to just try something here. If we're going to need to get a hammer, so let's just grab a hammer out of here. Oh, no room in inventory. Let's drop this guy down here for now, and I'll worry about sorting it out later. I think we're going to make the farm out of corrugate too, because I have a pretty decent amount of corrugate, and I'm not using it for anything else. Plus, it only requires 2 pieces, whereas some of the other stuff requires, like, lashings and things. Not that we have a shortage of lashings either, right? Okay, so if we get out the hammer... Oh, let me drop a couple sticks off here, too. And we can drop the light off. We don't need that any longer for the moment. And we got some stones we can also drop off. There we go. Okay, now we have a little more room to work. Get the hammer. All right, now what I want to do is grab this So if we attach this to here, does that make... I don't think that makes this angle square. Or does it? Oh. Yeah, actually I think it does. You know, yeah, you know what, though? The way to do that is going to be to tear all of these walls out in the back. Can we get up here? And... well, we have to get it, though, to intersect with... oh, we're thirsty. Okay, so if I tore this wall out and we'd also have to take these triangle pieces out. The thing that I want to do is I want to keep the front of it at an angle. So, you know, so everything looks good and matches on both sides. So we have to figure out a way to make the back part of it straight. Whoa. What? No, I don't want to climb a palm tree. And we're not going to... I don't think we're going to be able to accomplish that without just continuing to use more triangles, because we can't overlap these foundations. Let's try something else. If I go into here, and we want to go to the farming menu, and we choose this. Oh, a hoe is required for farming. I think we found a hoe at some point. Yeah, we found that hoe. Now, does it snap? Or can we put it down? Wait, what? Oh! We can't put it on foundations at all. Oh, I'm glad I checked that before I went to all this work, huh? Okay, so it looks like this has to be... can it be on a fountain? Nope. It's got to be on the ground. Oh, okay. Whew. Man, I am so glad I checked that before I started tearing stuff down. That would have sucked. All right, well, we lost a couple of planks here, but that's all right. We lost one set of planks. All right, well, that answers that question. So we have to put the farm on the ground. So now that means I'm thinking this area over here is our best bet. We have more room up here. A lot more room up here, actually. But it's further away, so we have to do more running back and forth. Oh, shit. I wish we could take that shit out. We can take these out. 34 days survived. So yeah, we can't move that stuff. Oh, you know what though? I might be able to go into the map editor and take that stuff out. Ooh, yeah, that's something to think about. But I think this is going to be our best place to set up our garden then, because it's relatively flat. There's a little bit of room, and you know, and it has to be on the ground, but it's not super far away from the base. It's still just right here. You know what, guys? I could go into the map editor and remove this. I don't think I'm gonna though, because you know, if we were playing this vanilla, we'd have to just work with the way the game is. So just to kind of stay true to that, I guess that's what we're gonna do. It is gonna be kind of tough though, I think, to set this up so everything's nice and neat, but let's just try it. So we're gonna get our hoe back out, And I'm going to actually, let's drop the planks back off and pick up all the corrugate that we have. You know, I just realized we don't have as much corrugate as I thought we did. All right, well, what we're going to do then is, I'd like everything to be somewhat straight, but we're also going to have to work with the landscape too. So we could maybe, here, what's our direction? Let's get this out. Oh, I'm thinking, never mind. I'm thinking we're playing Green Hell where you have a compass on your watch. We don't know what direction we're facing. Okay, so this is just going to have to be an eyeballed affair. This is the flattest area here. So I think what we'll do is we'll try and put a couple of nice neat rows going through this way. So let's get this out, and I don't have enough corrugate to make very many of these. In fact, I think we only have enough to make 2. So we're gonna start here. Can we go clip through a tree? Oh shit, we can't. Okay. Well, all right, you know what we should do then? Maybe what we should do is use the tree as a guide and start here. Okay. And because space is at a premium, I'm going to put them right up against each other. So I think it takes 2 corrugate per thing, so we'll be able to do at least 1 row. And I think if we try and do this one, it's going to be cockeyed. Yeah, okay. So now what we can do is come over on this side of the tree. And if I put this here, I want to be able to actually walk through there too. So we just need to make sure there's enough room for us to do that. And maybe we'll put this one here. Now, can I walk through here? Yes, well, I can. I kind of stubbed my toe in the tree, but that's okay. All right. And we no longer have enough corrugate to make more. So the rest of them we're just going to make out of planks. I want a pretty good sized farm because we need the potatoes for the gasoline, but I also want to grow, you know, aloe and pea plant and some of those other critical, you know, plants that we need for our survival here. Okay. Can I plank farming plot? Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a plank plot. This one's going to be a little crooked, but can't do anything about it. It's just the landscape, unless I make it not straight. So, crooked but straight in line, or off center but level. I think I vote for keep it straight in line and just a little crooked. Because what can you do, right? Okay. Now, let's see if we can get another row in at least. See, this one's going to be really cockeyed too, isn't it? Yeah, we can't do that. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start one here and make sure it's lined up. This one reasonably lined up, and then bring it over this way. Okay. That was off a little bit, but I think it's good enough. Oh, okay. If you'll let me clip into the bank there, I'm just going to do it because you'll let me. Can this one clip into the bank? Oh, it can. That looks jank, though. I don't know about that, you guys. Plus, I think the plants are right in the center of the plot. We wouldn't be able to reach it. I don't want to hold it out that way. Can we walk on top of these? Oh, we can. Oh, well, If we can walk on top of them... I don't know, that seems a little weird, though. Yeah, let's just leave it like this. I'm okay with that clipping, but this is too much. That's a little bit too much. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can put another one here, which we should be able to do, no problem. But if we try and put one up here... Well, actually, you know what? That doesn't look too bad, especially like there. So yeah, let's put one there. And again, they're not perfectly lined up, but I don't have perfect terrain to work with, so I think we're just going to be happy with this. Now this, though, we're not going to be happy with. What we might be able to do, though, is, can we put another one here? But hold it back. Nah, see, it's just too much at an angle. We could put something up here. I think the long and short of it is, you know, we're just not going to be able to make this look neat. We're just not going to be able to make it look neat. Okay, let's stand over here in the shade. So, yeah, that's probably about the best we can do. Yeah, I could work with it and make things just a little more straight, but I don't see the point, really, guys, because of the fact that the terrain itself is still going to make things a little wonky. So we're gonna live with it the way it is. Okay, now that gives us 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 plots. So most of these will be dedicated to potatoes. Maybe what we'll do is all of the corrugate plots and that plank plot there will all be potatoes, and then these we can do like a couple aloes, a couple peepees, and I mean, I don't know. We have a couple of those other plants too, like the ajuga stuff, but I don't know what that's actually used for. Oh, we have the 2 fruit tree plants too. We should maybe throw a couple of those in. All right, now I know that I can use water jars to irrigate these, but the rain will also do it too. So what we're going to do now is we're going to, let's go grab all of our plants. And I'm going to drop off these planks here. Okay, so let's go into plants. Oh, right, we want yucca fruit too, because that's going to give us a nice supply of lashings. But potatoes are the most important thing at the moment. So here we go. Okay, so let's grab all of our potatoes. And I think it's just 1 potato per plot, if I know correctly. So let's see, do we put this in our hand? Hold E to plant. Spell potato. There we go. I like the little fly animation. Just kind of telling you, hey, these are spoiled, don't eat them. There we go. Okay, so that gives us 6 potatoes. So maybe what we should think about here is 1 yucca, 1 fruit, 2 fruits, and maybe 2 peepees. And not worry about that other stuff for now. Yeah, whatever. I don't care about your stupid awards. They're worthless. They don't mean anything. Nobody cares. Go away. You need to quit doing that too, game. You're gonna piss me off here. Okay, let's put all these back. I don't know. Can we use rotten potatoes to make the fuel? You would think we could, because you know they're already fermented, right? We have some water jars here. I'm gonna try and see if I can use the rain to water these. The one thing I'm not sure about is if they completely run out of water, does the plant die? I mean, you would think that that's the case. And I don't know. So I guess we'll have to just keep watching the water level. And if it looks like it's dropping, then yeah, we're gonna have to tend that. But I am gonna set up a whole bunch of water distillers too. And I'm probably gonna put those all along this wall here so that it's right next to our garden. And that way we can, you know, keep the garden watered. It would almost make sense to put those outside, really, but, well, I'm not sure I can even put water distillers on the foundations. That's another thing we'll have to look. Maybe that only goes on the ground too, in which case I'll probably line them up all along here. All right, well, anyway, let's grab the other things we want to plant. Yep, we're thirsty. All right, so we want to plant one of each of these fruits. And we want to plant an aloe. And I think 2 yuccas is what we said. Now, here's the other thing I could do also. If the rain works, if I don't have to manually water these, I could just set up a bunch of cheap stick plots up here and have a big, ginormous yucca farm. And maybe aloe farm up here. And then, you know, that would give us an endless supply of lashings. Too. So, all right. Anyway, let's do this. Let's plant the yucca here. Or, I'm sorry, the aloe. We'll plant this fruit here. And this fruit here. And 1 yucca plant there and 1 yucca plant there. So let's just start with that and we'll see how, we'll see how it does. If we can rely upon the rain for these to grow. And go from there. If the rain works, I'll probably set up just a bunch of cheap stick plots up here, and then we'll grow a whole crap ton of yucca plants. Then we'll never have to go out into the wild again to look for lashings. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with everything, guys. All right. Now, what do I need to make? Oh, we need to get some lighting out here too. What do I need to make the distillery? So let's go back to crafting and to here. We need to make the furnace and all that too, but this is what we need for the fuel still. So let's pin that. We're gonna need 2 clay, and I haven't really farmed any clay yet. I know we need to do that. Plus, we're gonna need, you know, the fire ring and all the rest of that. Oh, you know what? I think we can make this on the foundation. I think we can, actually. All right, so 2 clay. That's going to be... I don't think I have any clay at all at the moment. Let's grab our light. And let's grab our pick. We can put the hoe back. We're done with that for now. We don't need a hammer right now either. I want to grab my spears. Okay, let's see if we can find some clay. I don't recall seeing any clay on the land on this island. Some of the custom islands do have clay on the, you know, on the land. I don't remember seeing that here. So let's just swim around on the reef and see if we can see if the people that made this island put any clay around. We can't go over the drop off. So I think what we're going to have to do moving forward is add clay to our list of items that we need to gather when we go out, you know, lumberjacking for planks and that sort of thing. Oh, that just goes down into the deep dark. Okay, that's kind of scary. Let's go up here. I've never deliberately looked for clay on this island, so that's why I'm not sure if it's actually here or not. I want to be careful too, because I have gotten stuck in the rocks underwater before. Oh, looks like we're in a cave or something. Okay. I don't know, are we in a cave or just an overhang? Yeah, it looks like that whole chunk of rock there is just an overhang. And there's like no reef or anything below it, which is interesting. Okay, let's swim over here. Yeah, this is the entrance to our lagoon. I'm starting to suspect, though, that if we haven't found a single thing of clay yet, there might not be any clay on this island. I'm pretty sure that I've checked everything in this building, but let's go look one last time. It's possible that I did see some clay and I left it there and said I didn't need it for now, or, you know, kind of thing. So let's just check in here one more time. We have a barrel there too. It's been a little while since I've been back inside of here. It's a bunch of palm fronds. I guess we can pick those up. We can always throw them back down if we don't have room. More barrels. I wonder if I could throw those out the little hatch there. Nothing in there. Oh, we'll take that. Oh, I guess that's a bunch of stuff I had to drop off. Oh yeah, I remember the arrows now. Here, we'll pick up the rations. I'm planning on using rations, you know, for the food for the plane anyway, because we have so much of them. We don't really need any of that stuff. Well, actually, let's take the planks. The rest of it I'm going to leave there. Just don't need it. Okay, let's go up here. Hold space. Here's another jar. If we do end up having to irrigate the garden, we need those. Sure, I can make them though too. Another barrel. Nothing out there either. Okay. Let's go up here. Pump a compass and a wood container. All right, yeah, let's pick this up so we can put this in here. What else is in there? We got oh, we have 4 items, so I guess we'll put the cloth in there. Okay. We don't really need the compass, but we'll grab it anyway. More rations. Do we have... Yeah, we have 3, so we can put 1 more ration in here. Okay, let's go up to the very tippy top. Why is there a fruit tree growing up here on top of the steel? Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Okay, So, yep, we've completely searched this building here. All right, you guys. Well, I think I'm going to let you go here. What I guess I'm going to have to do is go on another harvesting excursion. I would like that lantern. So, you know what? Let's get rid of this. I'm going to have to go on another harvesting excursion to another vanilla island. And I'm going to grab clay this time, along with planks and, you know, the usual stuff that we get when we do that. And I'm going to just do all that off camera. On the off chance that some of you guys watching have not actually seen how clay is gathered, it's basically just like the rock outcroppings, except for that it's under the water instead of, you know, on the surface, and you just use a pick to get it. Okay, so that is the plan. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And if you did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment and share out the video. And we'll catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.